Welcome to this very special edition of the KAJ Masterclass Live, the show which ensures that you profit from your time spent here with experts, either through their industry insights, information, or simply learning from them. And today we have Richard Mantey. He is an author and a motivational speaker. Welcome to the show, Richard.
Thank you very much for having me.
You're welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to India in this online form. And I'm sure not just in India, but a lot of people across the globe will benefit from what we are going to talk right now. We'll be talking about how one can break free from weight loss struggles. You have written a book around this, so we'll come to that also. But before that, Richard, if you can take us a bit about through your background, through a bit of about your journey, so that people can know more about you.
Okay, well, I was born in Africa, Ghana, West Africa, in Ghana, and I've been living in Canada for over 30 years. I'm actually a Canadian citizen, so I live here in
Right.
Canada. Yeah, I've lived here, and I've done all sort of work. I'm a forex trader. I do forex trader. I do stock market. I work in the
Right.
factories, and I went to college and university. I went to Hammer College, and I also went to York University. And well, during this time here, uh, I begin to have issue my weight, like my weight problems. And there was a time that I went to Africa in Ghana, and I was sitting down with my brothers. We were having a family get together. I was weighing like 224 pounds, but at that time I didn't even realize uh, how big I was. I didn't realize how big I was. And my brother was sitting right in front of me, and he told me, "Why do you breathe so heavy?" He was telling me
Right.
my breathing is so heavy. I was having sleepless night. I can't even see properly, and I didn't even know how big I was. But one day I went out, and a stranger, somebody I don't know, called me overweight. They called me fat. Means that you're overweight. I mean, he caught me off guard, and I started looking for ways that I'm gonna bring my weight down. So I started going to the gym. I started working out. I even diet. I take medication to lose weight. I did all of this stuff here, and every time I realized that every time I lose the weight, I gain the weight back again. Every time I lose the weight, and I gain the weight back again. And I was trying to figure out what exactly happened to me. So I'm a very committed and dedicated person. So if I put my mind to something, I get it done. So I was really struggling with this, and it was affecting my health. Like my breathing wasn't was important. I couldn't breathe properly. One night I was sleeping, and I have to catch my breath breathing. I said, no, I have to do something. So I started my journey with lose weight, and I went to the gym. I started paying every month. I'll lose the weight and I'll gain it back again. I'll lose the weight and I'll gain it back again. I don't know what's happened. Why am I gaining back? So I was reading a book, what do you call The Power of the Subconscious Mind. It talks
Right.
about your conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Then during that time, I figured out that I think I must have programmed my subconscious mind with a certain kind of picture that is actually causing me to gain the weight back again. So before I start getting into it, I know everybody's watching me probably know uh, what a conscious mind. The conscious mind is basically your thinking mind. The subconscious mind is where all habits are formed. And basically, if you have a certain kind of habit in there that doesn't serve you, those habits are going to play in your life. Basically, subconscious mind control 95% of your thought. So all the stuff you're doing is controlled by subconscious mind, basically. So I figured out that I must have a picture inside my mind regarding uh, how much I weigh. Because every time I was going to the gym, I would check my weight on the scale, and in my mind, I know how much I weigh. And when I look at myself in the picture in the mirror, going taking a shower in the morning, every morning, that picture basically tell me how big I am. So you can see yourself in the picture in the washroom mirror every day. So that picture that I have in the washroom mirror every day was consistently programmed my subconscious mind. And that picture became a habit inside my conscious mind, subconscious mind, that was actually control my affairs. So basically, when every time I lose the weight, because I program my subconscious mind with this picture, that picture basically caused me to eat a certain way that will sustain how big I've programmed it. So I quickly became aware of that. So I start imagining myself, and I even wrote affirmation about how much I weigh. So I wrote affirmation down. I was affirming it every morning, and every time I go in the mirror, I begin to imagine myself actually weighing how much I want to weigh. I did it for 34 days, and when I did it consistently, I begin to see changes in my habit. So before, when I used to go to the gym and I was struggling my weight, I would go to the gym and I'll lose the weight, but I'll gain it back weight. But I realized that I was eating a certain way that was causing me to gain the weight. But after I do that exercise, I begin to imagine myself about how much I weigh, and my subconscious mind took the program. I begin to eat a certain way and behave a certain way and exercise a certain way that causes me to become this much weight. I was weighing 224 pounds. Now I weigh 163 pounds right now. So I use this method,
Right.
cut my way down. I-
Right, Richard.
yeah.
Wonderful. That's a lot of achievement. Now we talk about your four-step method of losing weight. Tell us a bit about that so that people can directly learn and follow this four-step method.
Yeah. Basically, the first step method of losing weight is about. Okay, this is the book right away. I will show it to you over here. I have the book over here.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there's a book. The four step method of losing weight. It talks about, what do you call it? Using this four step method to program your mind. In the book, I talk about the subconscious mind, and I also talk about the conscious mind, because before you can understand the book, you have to understand this field first. Because it's about using your mind to program yourself, and program using your conscious mind to program your subconscious mind. The conscious mind will help you to actually manifest what you're looking for. So let's say in the book, we have imagination method, we have a written method, we have a writing method, we also have a, what do you call it, an audio method. Basically, you're recording yourself and listen to yourself over and over. So all these areas, the imagination method, the written method, the audio method, and the, what do you call it, the listening method. You use all this method here to program. You can choose which one ever you're comfortable in. But my favorite is the imagination method because it's very powerful. You know, whatever you imagine in your mind uh, is more powerful than anything. So basically, in the imagination method, I talk about how when you wake up every morning, you should imagine yourself how much uh, how much you want to weigh, and see yourself weighing that much. See yourself in the mirror, see yourself standing on the scale. Imagine yourself how much you weigh on the scale, you know, and looking at yourself in the mirror, seeing yourself weighing the size that you want to be. And also imagine yourself, your friends telling you that, wow, congratulations, you lose a lot of weight, you know. So all of this stuff is in this book here. Basically, like it's not like the gym that you're going to, it's not like the gym that you're going to is not working. It's not like the diet that you are on is not working. It's not like even the exercise you're doing is not working. All this stuff is working, but the question I'm going to ask yourself, that why is it that every time you lose the weight you gain it back again? That's why I came out with this book here. So in this book right here, if you go in the beginning of the book, we'll talk about the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, and subconscious. I explained it, and you will see that the four-step method. The first one is imagination, and we have, what do you call it, the imagination method. We have the written method. We also have the what do you call it, the audio method. You know, so you go through the method and you choose which one you're comfortable in. And if you use this stuff here, basically it's just to program your subconscious mind. That's the whole thing, just to program your subconscious mind. And I show you step by step method, exactly what kind of affirmation you have to use, exactly what kind of imagination exercise you're supposed to do to actually program your subconscious mind, so it will actually help you to manifest your goal, whatever what you're looking for. So this is what the book is all about. Usually, like most people have a habit of eating a certain way, and the reason why they have those habits is that they've been programmed in the wrong way, and they don't even know what you call it. That they did this unconsciously, not without knowing it. But now with this book here, it explained to you the reason why you are struggling, because I was going through this stuff here, and it wasn't fun. I mean, I got people making fun of me, you know what I mean? So I actually, when I discover this secret in this book here, I give it to three of my friends, friends of mine, because I didn't believe that was actually going to work for me. I didn't believe it was actually going to work for me. So I give it to three of my friends. They try and they actually drop weight too. They drop their weight. So I became very passionate about actually writing a book about this. That's why I wrote this book. And I said to myself that what is the point of knowing something like this, keeping this information to yourself? Okay, if you can,
Right.
if you can use information to change a lot of people's life are struggling in the whole world. So I wrote this book for everyone that's struggling in this universe about their weight and they don't know what to do. Some people even give up on losing weight because they don't know what to do. Some of them even believe that actually they were born fat, they're born overweight and just give up because whatever they do, they gain weight back. It's a big struggle. So I want everybody listening to me to know that this book is written for them, you know, and it actually does what the book says it does. So all you got to do is pick up one of these book here, pick one of this book, just give it a try. I mean, let's say you go to the gym, you probably have a gym membership. You probably pay maybe $30 or $20 or whatever your currency is you pay to go to the gym. You have a certain kind of diet that you eat that is it costs you money to do the diet. Okay. And also let's say you have maybe a personal trainer that train you that take money from you every month. But you put in all this work that you put in, and every time you put in, you gain the weight back again. The book is not that much money. I could have done a course out of this book here and charge people that have a lot of money over like maybe 100,000 dollars pay me to actually take them personally to lose the weight. But I want the whole world to have this book because I'm just saying to you, it's going to change your life forever and it'll transform your life, and you never ever have to struggle again. Because what the subconscious mind does is that when you program it, it causes you willingly to do things that make you do the things that the program is. Let me give you an example. Okay, like when you start what do you call it driving a car. The first time you start driving a car, you didn't know uh, how to drive a car. You have to practice it over and over and over and over, and all of a sudden you know how to drive the car. And the reason why you know how to drive a car because that repetition programs your subconscious mind, and when your subconscious mind takes that repetition, it becomes a habit and it causes you to do things willingly, automatically. The same way with this book, this principle in this book here. So if you use this principle in this book over and over, it will become a habit and will cause you habitually to do things that will sustain the weight that you program to make you do. So if you are weighing like 200 pounds and basically you want to weigh like maybe 120 pounds, what you do is that in this book is that you imagine yourself this much that you want to weigh 120 pounds, and you do it over and over and over and over. It becomes about when that habit is formed inside your subconscious mind, it will cause you to do things and sustain it that will make you stay lean. So this is what the whole book is all about. So I have this 4-step method in the book. When you pick up the book, okay, you can go to richardmantey.com. That's my website, and I have the book in Spanish. I have it in French. I have it in audio. I have it in what do you call it in English too. I have the book in the ebook. You can pick up a copy over there, and it will change your life forever.
Absolutely, absolutely. Weight loss can change anyone's life forever. But you talked about, the thinking method, the affirmation method, writing method, audio method, the imagination method. So, what is more important, the imagination part about losing weight or the actual effort in the gym or anywhere else that people are paying? How do you like to, which to tell about both these aspects?
Okay, so basically, the gym it works though. the gym, it works. The diet that you're on, it works, and all this stuff works. But the thing that if you have a wrong program size in your subconscious mind, you go to all this aspect, you go to the gym, you go to maybe you go on a diet, you do all this exercise. It's gonna work for you, but when it work for you, you're gonna gain the weight back again. You know, you gain the weight back again because you have unconsciously programmed your subconscious mind with a certain kind of image that that until you change that image, your subconscious mind will cause you to sustain that image. So let's say, like I said before, if you get up every morning, if you get up every morning, you go to the mirror to look at yourself in the mirror before you take a shower. You know how much you weigh. So as you keep on doing that, the residual looking of yourself consistent in the mirror program your subconscious mind, and when it programs it, okay, it becomes a habit in there, and that habit will cause you to that program you have, it will cause you to remain the way you see yourself. So until you change this image of yourself uh, through imagination and program yourself, you go to the gym, you're going to lose the weight, but you're going to gain it back again. You will you're going to exercise, you're going to lose the weight, but you're going to gain it back again, because the subconscious mind will cause you to become the size you program it. There's a reason why a lot of people are struggling, because to tell you the truth, uh, you might even hire what do you call it? What do you call it? A trainer to train you. You're going to lose the weight. The struggling means you lose the weight and you gain it back. You lose the weight. But when you program it in a certain what do you call it? Uh, when you program it in a certain size, image that you want yourself to look like, or the size you want yourself to look like, okay, the subconscious mind will cause you to do things permanently, permanently, that will cause you to stay that size that you program yourself with. So the gym that you go to, I want you to know it works though. And the exercise that you're doing, it works. All of them work. But gaining the weight back again is what I come in. That's why this book is written, so that you solve this problem permanently. You don't have to struggle anymore.
Absolutely, absolutely, Richard. You talk about there is a surprising connection between weight management and financial habits. Help us understand this part of, the surprising part about the relationship between this.
So can you ask me the question again? One more question. Can
Yeah,
you?
you talk about the connection, surprising connection, which you call between weight management and financial habits.
Okay, okay, okay. Financial habit, right?
Right, right. How is weight related to those that
Yeah, basically,
you
I
talk?
mean, you spend a lot of your money uh, going to the gym. You spend a lot of money. Some people even buy medication to lose weight. So I mean, I know people that spend thousands of dollars every month just to lose the weight. Some of them even to do operation just to remove the fat from their body. So you spend so much money and try to cut this weight. Some of the medication are like $500. Some of them are even $1,000. People are buying them and just to lose weight. It will affect your finances because you want to stay lean. Okay, you want to stay lean and look good and fit in your clothes. You know what I mean? So you want to do everything financial you can to keep you lean and keep you look good. So you end up spending a lot of money going to the gym, buying certain kind of medication, also hiring people to train you to lose weight. But it keep on happening to you. So you keep on spending so much money on that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of money involved in losing weight, and people, they don't want to stay fat because people are making fun of them. I mean, some of them even lose their relationship with their partners because they're overweight, and couples, they don't find each other attractive no more. They end up breaking up, and they end up cheating on their partners and stuff. you know some people make fun of at work because you're fat. People look at you in a certain way even when you're working in public. So it's not healthy. People have what do you call it, high blood pressure because they're overweight. So people are struggling. There's like a real struggle every day you know in people's life, and people don't want to look skinny. They want to look skinny, so they spend a lot of money buying medication, going to the gym, hiring a personal trainer to train them. So you end up spending so much money. But if you do that and the weight come back, or you keep on spending money over and over and over, it's a big struggle, So basically, this book is out there to actually resolve this problem from you, that you don't have to struggle anymore, because the whole thing is built up inside your subconscious mind. Once you change the image of yourself in your subconscious mind, you begin to see your subconscious mind causing you to do things that sustain that image that you have it programmed there. So you should take this book very seriously and just, I mean, you don't have nothing to lose. You already been spending so much money already trying to lose weight. How much is this book? Less than $50, or but just pick up one. You don't have nothing to, but everything to work. Just pick up one and just try it out and see. This might be your last time that you ever struggle losing weight.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just try this book out. There is much to learn from you, Richard, and I'm sure a lot of people would like to connect with you, learn more about you, about this book. So, what's the best way for them to connect with you?
Well, you can start. You just go to my website. My website is Richard T Mantey. My last name.com. Richard T Mantey. Uh, RichardTMantey.com. When you go to RichardTMantey.com, when you scroll at the bottom, uh, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on what do you call it? Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. You could follow me over there. You know much about me. Now, I'm also how this book is published on Amazon. It's published on what do you call it? I have it in books to read. It's also published there, so you can check all my reviews on Amazon. It's published on Amazon. Check all the reviews on the book and everything to get to know me more.
Wonderful. With this, it's a wrap on this very special edition of the KAJ Masterclass Live. Thank you so much indeed for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.